You have bread? Yes, so give me a cut. It's called what? A cut of bread? It's warm?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're nice and warm.
Yeah, it is.
Once exposed to sunlight, will turn big. And a cut a challenge trick if you don't know.
Alright, one over there right about now. So we are looking for a funeral home. We're in Portland today. I'm trying to find Mac's funeral home. Let's find out where we can find this person and find this place. Alright, bam, bam. Alright, that now work with your country now. Tavia. Tavia? Tavia?
Mortician knocked down my gate.
I'm trying to find Tavia. I'm looking for, she's I think a mortician from a funeral home.
This is her.
No, man, I'm looking for a mortician.
This is her.
All right, Tavia, step out, because under normal circumstances, the much of them now look like how you look right now. So talk to me. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Are
Welcome to the parish of Portland. My name is Tavia McKenzie. I'm the owner, Mortician.
One thing with Portland people, they make a warm and nice.
Right.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to Portland.
Carlton Stewart. It's a pleasure meeting you. But Tavia, you say you are the what? The owner of?
The owner, mortician, embalmer, restorative artist, cosmetologist.
Right, you have said too much something one time. I want to break it down little by little.
I'm the mortician.
You're the owner right now of Mac's Funeral Home.
Yeah.
I want to get into a bit of things with you right now to learn about why are we here, how are we here, how did you make it here?
Okay.
And I'm excited. I'm in Portland, my favorite parish.
Welcome to
many
Portland.
different reasons. But now, for even more reasons, we have a nice, beautiful young lady here who's also a business owner. And guess what? It gets no better than that.
Right.
So welcome to the Corner Office. And guess what? I want to go into your Corner Office today.
All right.
What's happening. But I want to find out from you though, Tavia, you grew up here.
I was born and raised here.
Born and raised.
This is where we used to run up and down, play cricket outside.
Football,
you know.
climb tree.
Yeah.
You're a tomboy too.
I was.
You were.
Yeah, but I
look
grew
at
it
you
out.
now.
Yeah.
I grew it out.
Yeah. I grew that out.
And a mortician doll right now.
Yeah.
But you grew up in Portland.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine you being a little girl and say, you know, mommy, daddy, I want to be a mortician. So how did you move from a little girl, growing up, and just decide to, boom, I want to be a mortician?
Funny
How did
enough,
you reach there?
Funny enough, they said that from I was a younger girl, I was always interested and fascinated with like dead bodies.
Really?
Yeah. They said I used to always go online, look on deadpeople.com. There was this site called deadpeople.com at the time. And I would go online and research and look up, and every funeral, every family member dead, they never have to go view the body because guess what?
Here.
Right?
That is crazy, Tavia. That is so crazy. Your love for the dead or to ensure the dead, it led into a career.
Yeah.
So in high school, you were destined to say, I wanted to do this?
Yeah.
You made up your mind from high school?
I did. And then I went on to the University of the West Indies, where I studied basic medical sciences. I majored in anatomy.
Okay.
So I studied, you know, the whole human body parts, right? And even in school, our labs and all of that, we were around cadavers. So we were around a piece of head, the dead bodies, preserved cadavers.
Cadavers.
Yeah.
Listen to me, all the terminologies them right now are beat me.
All right, I'm going to take time with
take
it.
time with me and with our viewers too, because we want them to learn and understand.
Okay,
yes.
So they would have preserved body parts.
Okay.
So when you're learning about the head, they have a piece of
A
head.
live head there?
A real head.
A dead head right there?
Yeah, because you know, like before persons die, they would say they want to donate their body for medical purposes.
So that's a thing.
Yeah, so at UWI, you have a piece of hand. Whenever you're doing.
And you were okay with that?
I was.
A piece of hand, a piece of foot.
Listen, I was so excited for my practicals. So excited for my practicals because
you're weird.
I've heard. Trust me,
heard that.
I have heard.
But it's a good weird.
Yeah,
because it's
I've
now
heard.
transitioned into something wonderful now. So you went to UWI, you studied medicine,
Basic medical science,
medical science, anatomy, and all of that. And then you completed that, and then what was the next step in realizing this dream?
After graduation, you know, it was around COVID time, I actually got the job I wanted. So I worked in the forensics field. So I was still in the morgue, but I wasn't in the funeral industry field.
Okay.
Understand?
So you work in the morgue to do what?
I was a pathologist assistant.
Okay.
So we do autopsies.
Okay, to find out why someone would have died. Okay.
Police officers would come inside the morgue and see me, and they were like, I think I'm admin should work, you know.
Front desk,
Like,
the receptionist.
right?
You don't expect this in at all. Yeah, so you cut the body and you find out the cause of death and stuff like that.
Yeah, so I would assist the pathologists on their day-to-day autopsies.
Okay.
And I supervised a growing team of morgue technicians.
And the
so I worked there
is
for
similar to the persons who cut the body as well. Okay. So the people who are learning, learning the trade and stuff like that.
See, I learn.
I learn. I copy this, but not at all. It's not happening.
Not in real life.
So you worked there, but you wanted to do something on your own.
Yeah, I knew I wanted to be in the morgue, but I didn't want to continue with, you know, the autopsy and being in the medical field. I knew that I wanted to be a mortician, an embalmer. I wanted to do the makeup, the hair, because as I said, me is a Dolly.
It's a Dolly, and a Dolly on there, them look good as a Dolly.
Yeah, so I was interested in the makeup, the hair, you know, like, it's such a good feeling, like looking in a casket and you look on a young lady or somebody and say, yeah, you did that, like,
the girl lash come
Dolly
out.
down in the casket.
Your skin come out.
This
is amazing. So you left and you went to study again. But one thing I like, you are going to go back to school. You're going to be qualified. Because you went to UA, you did your thing.
Yeah.
One would think that you have your first degree now, you want to just stop there. But no. The done, the done. So you know, you come again, you go back and something else is happening again. Right. You're back to school again. And then what did you do there? I
went to Montego Bay Community College, and then there I did embalming foundation and restorative artist / cosmetology.
Okay. But no, the embalming, what is that?
Embalming is basically preserving and sanitizing the deceased for the funeral, you know?
So them look.
Yeah, look real.
They look real.
Yeah.
All right, but I realized that you tell me the place was around the corner, and we want to give it too long.
No man. It's right around the corner for you. We're actually here.
We're here.
We're actually here. Right. So welcome to my corner office, Max Funeral Arrangements and Services. Carlton, this is it.
This is your?
This is it. Welcome to my
corner office.
Welcome.
I'm not going to lie. Why you have me say the RIP sign like me there? I say, no. I say, Lord, cover me. Right? Are the bodies here?
No.
So not to worry about
no. We don't store here. This is just our little office for now. We are still under renovations. Hoping to open our doors to the public in the next coming months.
So the doors will be open soon.
Definitely. So this will be our office and showroom where all the caskets, urns, wreaths, everything will be here in the next couple of months. Yeah, man.
Okay, so you're under renovation now. You open the doors, you said, in January of this year. And you have been doing business. One or two things have been coming in, and I like that. I like that very, very much. Because you are young. And for a young person to move from just an idea, a thought, to an actual business, that is just amazing. But talk to me though, you're in this space now, Tavia. How did you get this space? So you knew you want to do this, to start the business, to get in this space, to start just actualizing. How did this come together?
Well, this is actually where I grew up, so this is actually a family building.
Okay.
So when I was younger, my parents had some supermarkets, so this was where it is.
Oh, supermarket was here. Okay, so this building
used to run up and down in this building, in the supermarket. And we decided to, use the space for the funeral home. Okay,
so right now you acquired the building because the family owned it, but you're doing renovation. So talk to me about that.
We're under renovation.
How's that going? Who is helping with the renovation? Who is working on that for you?
It's always family for me.
Family for you is
family
a big thing.
in the business.
Okay, so you're not running the business alone. It's
no,
you have your cousin help, your sister
parents, my sister, she's a social media manager. My father is the next operating manager. My mother, bookkeeper. So it's basically a family business. My uncle, my cousins, they're the one who will be making the caskets. everybody have a role and everybody can do something for the
You
business.
see, when family can come together and pitch in
Definitely.
to get the dreams of a young entrepreneur like yourself moving, that's the best support
It's the best
that any
feeling.
young person can get.
Definitely.
If you're going in the field of entrepreneurship, to start like a business. I like
Yeah.
that because too often we hear, well, the family bad man,
Yeah.
but your family has been in your
them
corner
support me.
from
They
day one.
support me.
Yeah, so if somebody wants to book now, because there's no casket here, what do you do? Do you outsource for the business? What do you do?
We outsource. We also have online catalogs. So even though the showroom or the office still isn't finished, we're still fully operating. Fully operating right now.
But I know for any entrepreneur, there are some rough patches. that you will
Definitely.
face. There are some hard moments. Talk to me about
Definitely.
that. What's one of the hardest
Listen,
part about
yes,
running
I
this thing?
planned my first funeral, I think, earlier this month, first weekend of this month.
Okay.
It was a success,
Yeah.
but there was a lot of mental breakdowns behind it.
Really?
My family couldn't do it without them. Could not have done it without them. But at the end of the day, I just tell myself that, hey, this is what you wanted, so no, I just have to
work with
toughen
it.
up.
Yeah, and in business, you know, nothing good comes easy.
Definitely.
Nothing good just come overnight. If you want it, you have to work.
Have to work
and
for
put
it.
in. You get what I say?
Yeah.
And put in the level of hard work. Because as you move through the next line of your business now, what are other services that you do offer under your line of Max Funeral Arrangement and services? What do you do?
We
Yeah.
offer embalming, cremation, repatriation, which is
What is that?
basically bringing in a deceased from
Oh, so if
overseas.
your family member
So if
is
you die
overseas,
overseas,
you can bring them back here,
you
okay.
want to bury at Jamaica, we'll
can
take
call
care
you.
of everything. We
Okay.
offer caskets, wreaths. We have our candlelight vigil decoration. So if you have a
You
night,
want to decorate it?
if you want it decorated, we can definitely do
crazy.
that.
So if a
Bands,
night-
marching bands,
Everything.
whatever it is.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you offer the full
Full
fledged
package.
package for
Full
everything.
package.
Okay, so package list, I'm sure you have affordable packages, mid-tier, if you want to go elaborate and
Yeah,
expensive.
and if
Walk
you
me through
want
some
to
of
go
those.
all the way
Yeah.
up. Well, the packages, it depends on the type of casket that you want. But I understand that death is never planned, it's never expected. Even though, you know, it's kind of
We're gonna die, yeah,
inevitable.
we all know,
you
yeah.
know, expect it. So people don't have money put down to say, all right, if Uncle John dead tomorrow, we're going to have a big funeral for him. So we have affordable packages.
Okay.
So just contact us and we'll work with
And
you.
you work to
Definitely,
with the persons on
definitely,
some of those things.
definitely.
But Tavia, where do you see yourself as a female in the business, as a young person who started the business? It has not been easy, as you mentioned. Where do you see business for yourself in a year from now?
In a year
in
from
another
now?
2 years from now? What is your vision for Max Funeral Arrangement and Services?
Well, our short-term goal right now is definitely to have our grand opening of this space, you
In
know.
Brandon, you know?
Of
In
course,
Vietnam, like you have food and
Of course.
jerk pork and big thing,
everything.
you know, not just some down
And
area.
definitely.
Okay,
So
good, yes.
the grand opening in the next coming months, we want to open our office and showroom to the
Okay.
public. Long-term goal is to definitely, you know, build my own morgue, my own workshop, so we can make with caskets and everything right
Okay,
downstairs.
good. So that's a good thing, you know, because you mentioned that you outsourced your casket,
Mm-hmm.
but to grow the business, it's always good if you can take some of those services on the inside because you have better margins, you have better
Definitely.
control over cost, and if you have better
Definitely.
control over cost, you have more money in your pocket, and that's the main reason behind
Right?
opening a business. Yeah.
Definitely,
Okay.
definitely.
So you want to start doing your own caskets and what else? Yeah.
Build our own morgue. Close by here, we have another land.
Okay. And the morgue is where you keep the
Where we're gonna keep the,
The
body.
bodies,
So there's
okay.
nobody in this building at
They
this
could not
moment.
be a body. Remember, no dump it to a body right now.
There's nobody here, but long-term goal definitely
have your
build my own morgue and definitely to branch off. So
branch off.
I want to have other offices in other parishes. Even though our headquarters is here in Portland, Mandeville, Kingston, Montego
So
Bay,
you're doing everywhere.
we offer services island-wide,
Island-wide. Okay, so
24/7.
if persons are watching, which they will be doing, and the unfortunate thing happened, you know, they need the services of
Yeah.
funeral home, you can call Max.
Anywhere.
Yeah, you can call Max, and that makes
Anywhere.
sense. But how has business been going, though? You say you
Business-
opened January, this is the second or third month going into business
Yeah.
now. Is it steadily coming in? Is it a rush? Is it, you know, how is business
It's not
for you?
a rush as yet. We're still trying to build our name, build a level of trust and confidence. We did our first funeral already. We're currently in the process of planning 2 other funerals.
Okay,
So
nice.
I wouldn't say business is bad. The support has been great.
Good, okay.
Like the support from my hometown, my family, like even strangers would have reached out to me, message me and be like, hey, you're such an inspiration to me as such a young female
age,
in this industry.
In business, exactly.
Yes, so the support has been great. I wouldn't say business is, it's not a rush, but
it's not
we're
bad.
Grateful. It's not bad.
And I like your attitude towards business, because sometimes when person start a business or a young person start a business and you know, take off in 1 month or 2 months, we can't bother, you lock the door.
Yeah, lock it down. Shut
we
it
can't
down.
take that kind of approach when you're in business, because it takes time.
Definitely.
Step by step by step. And as business starts coming in, I want you to ensure that when the money are coming in a go back out just as fast. I want to ensure that as you have these grand plans for the business, once money is coming in, you start saving, start expanding. I realize you have Max Funeral Water. Well, I mean, I want funeral water now to drink, but I realize that there are other things that you are doing, which is very, very good. Expand the services, you know, expand to where you are doing business. Your branded water here, maybe a branded mug over there when family members come in, your fan, do some extra cost. If members want a nice cup branded with their family members initial, you can offer those additional services as well, because when people are mourning, they will do things to comfort themselves, and that's an opportunity for you as a business who want to grow the business, and I like that. Yes, I asked earlier how business is not bad, it's not great, but it's going on good. How people get in business nonetheless? Because I went on your social media page and I tell you, girl, your page festive. Things are going over on your page. So talk to me about social media. How have you been utilizing that, leveraging that tool and other ways in getting business?
Okay, well, social media right now is basically our main platform for getting business. The support on social media, I mean, that's how most persons heard about us. Based on our social media, Instagram, TikTok.
Listen to me, if people go on your page, you can't tell you operate from.
Right.
You operate from your own post space already, and I like that, So
that's where we've been getting business from.
So you're on Instagram, you're on?
Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, everything at Max Funeral Arrangements.
Okay, and people can DM you, message you there, call you there. Whatever. And person, if you're looking for somebody young and hip and trendy and want to support somebody young in business, a female like that in business, call Max, because it's handled no better than over here at Max. But as I mentioned earlier, and I want to close off the segment with this part of it, because when young persons are in business sometimes and it gets tough, as I mentioned, we want to run away, but you're in it for the long haul. When I come back to Portland the next time, a year from now, because I'm in Portland very often, when I pass by this area, what's the sign outside? When I walk through here onto the showroom, the boardroom, you showed me the floor plan, your boardroom, your showroom, your office, the casket area, the urns. I want to see all of that.
For sure.
Outside, nice, run up with it, put together, because you have a vision for the business and I want to run with it. It's not just for you, but for your generation to come after you, and you want to build a legacy for them as you move forward with that. Getting your investments up and running, because if the business starts to make money and the amount of money starts to generate, guess what? As I mentioned, don't spend half the money.
I won't.
Invest money, start saving, and when you need investment advice, you want to know how to save and you know how to put things together, guess what? You can call me.
Definitely.
Go on social media and give me a call.
Definitely.
And when you want to get some good services for your arrangements for funerals, you know who to call?
Max Funeral Arrangements and Services.
It was a pleasure talking with you.
Thanks for
energy,
having me.
Your light is just shining through, and I'm so proud of you as a young woman. As a young woman in the business who is fighting, who's putting the hard work. Because at this age, sometimes young girls them just out, they look like Dolly. But you're a hard-working Dolly. You're doing both.
I'm doing both.
And that is good. So congrats on the business again. Keep up the very hard work. And it's a pleasure being inside your corner office. What you make it. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
McKenzie, have a wonderful day. It's my pleasure being here with you.
Thanks for having me.
Definitely. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.